Here are some of the most annoying football players to play against. You might love them if they're on your team, but if they're going up against you, you're almost certain to hate them. Hey, before we dive in, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more football content like this. Let's start with one of the most annoying players, Vinícius Jr. The Brazilian winger has incredible talent, but his on-field antics can drive opponents crazy. Every time he gets tackled, it's like watching a dramatic performance worthy of an Oscar nomination. His constant appeals to the referee, the way he rolls around clutching random body parts after minimal contact, it's textbook annoying behavior. What makes Vinícius even more frustrating is that, with his speed and skill, he doesn't need these theatrics. Yet there he is, game after game, acting like he's been shot by a sniper whenever someone breathes near him. And don't get us started on his taunting celebrations when Real Madrid is already 3 goals up. Speaking of annoying Premier League stars, Emi Robertson has made himself into one of the most disliked players by opponents. The Liverpool left back is a master of the dark arts. He's always got something to say, constantly chirping in opponents' ears, giving little pushes after the whistle, or stepping on toes when the ref isn't looking. Robertson is that player who will commit a foul and then be the first to complain when someone does the same to him. The way he'll push an opponent and then immediately back away with his hands up like, "I didn't do anything," is elite-level annoyance. Even neutral fans have to admit, Robertson is the kind of player you love on your team, but absolutely hate playing against. Let's talk about another player, Bruno Fernandes, who takes annoying behavior to another level. If he's not throwing himself to the ground after minimal contact, he's waving his arms around, whining about the smallest decisions. Every minor call becomes a full-on drama with Bruno. The way he argues with referees makes you wonder if he thinks football is some kind of non-contact sport. Most of the yellow cards he collects are for dissent rather than actual fouls, which perfectly sums up how irritating he is to face week in, week out. The theatrical falls, the constant complaints, the endless discussions with officials, it's all part of the Bruno Fernandes experience. But could we even have a conversation about annoying players without mentioning Luis Suárez? With Suárez, it's like a bingo card of bad behavior. If he's not diving theatrically, he's in the referee's face whining. If he's not whining, he's biting an opponent. Yes, literally biting. And if somehow he's not doing any of those things, he's pulling off something like that infamous handball against Ghana in the 2010 World Cup, deliberately swatting away a sure goal in the 120th minute, dashing the hopes of an entire continent. It's like Suárez made it his personal mission to rile up not just opposing players, but entire nations. Yet even with all that, Suárez might still not be the most annoying center forward of his generation. Why? Well, because Diego Costa exists. Costa didn't just play football, he treated every match like a personal vendetta. Sometimes it felt like he was less interested in scoring goals and more obsessed with winding up every opponent within shouting distance. Whether it was whispering insults in your ear, slyly stamping on your foot, nudging you off the ball with a cheeky elbow, or just flat out kicking you when the ref wasn't looking, Diego Costa was almost always cooking up chaos. It's no surprise that L'Équipe once crowned him the most hated footballer in the world back in 2015. When it comes to goalkeepers, Emi Martínez takes the crown for most annoying. If there was ever a goalkeeper made for chaos, it's him. Especially during penalty shootouts, Martínez transforms into a full-blown villain. He'll grab the ball, toss it away just as the taker approaches, dance on the line, mutter something under his breath, and if you miss, he'll make sure you know about it with his mocking celebrations. And who could ever forget his antics after the World Cup final? The crude gesture with the Golden Glove trophy and that infamous doll incident showed a level of shithousery rarely seen from winners. Kylian Mbappé certainly deserves a spot on this list. While he is undeniably talented, Mbappé can be just as annoying, especially when his team is leading late in the game. Time wasting, petty fouls, rolling around after soft challenges. He's got the whole playbook. And sometimes he's not just a pain for the opposition, he's a pain for his own teammates too. Remember when he sulked mid-game, completely dropping out of an attack just because he didn't get the pass he wanted? Or when he bumped into Messi because he felt entitled to take a penalty? Few players manage to mix superstar talent with superstar pettiness quite like Mbappé does. Now let's talk about the ultimate annoying defender duo, Pepe and Sergio Ramos. When these two played together at Real Madrid, they created a perfect storm of irritating behavior. Pepe built a career on intimidation and extreme aggression. Remember when he literally stomped on Messi's hand? Or when he pushed a Getafe player to the ground and then kicked him while he was down? Pepe wasn't just trying to defend, he was trying to terrify his opponents. And then there's Ramos, who might be the most decorated master of the dark arts in modern football. The record holder for most red cards in La Liga history somehow always acted surprised when punished. His specialty was the tactical foul that somehow always seemed more violent than necessary. Just ask Mohamed Salah about the 2015 Champions League final when Ramos's accidental arm lock sent Liverpool's star to the hospital. And if you thought his defensive work was annoying, his goal celebrations against rival teams were designed specifically to infuriate opponents and their fans. And let's not forget Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the walking, talking embodiment of arrogance on the football pitch. While his talent is undeniable, his attitude makes him insufferable to opponents. The way he refers to himself in the third person, compares himself to lions and gods, and dismisses entire countries' football traditions shows a level of ego rarely seen even in sports. When Zlatan scores against your team, you know you're in for an over-the-top celebration and probably some quotable insult in the post-match interview. His physical play also goes underreported, and the elbows, the pushes, the kicks are all a part of the Ibrahimovic package. Speaking of Antonio Rudiger, Rudiger deserves a special mention. Though he's a talented defender, he's made a name for himself as one of football's premier wind-up merchants. Rudiger specializes in the dark arts of defending, the subtle shirt pulls, the intimidating stare downs, and those theatrical reactions whenever an opponent gets near him. His aggressive style and confrontational nature make him a nightmare for opposing forwards. Let's not forget his infamous on-pitch antics, from bizarre facial expressions to deliberately provocative celebrations, proving he can get under the skin of both opponents and rival fans with remarkable efficiency. And then again, we have Jude Bellingham. Bellingham is quickly establishing himself as a player opponents love to hate. For someone so young, he's already mastered the art of getting under opponents' skin. He's constantly in the referee's ear, arguing every decision. The way he celebrates goals, right in the faces of goalkeepers or defenders, shows he knows exactly what he's doing. Remember that passionate celebration against Barcelona? That wasn't just happiness, that was calculated to wind up the opposition and their fans. And last but not least, Jordan Pickford rounds out our list as one of the most annoying goalkeepers around. His time-wasting antics when his team is ahead are legendary. From taking forever with goal kicks to suddenly developing cramps in the 85th minute, Pickford has mastered the art of running down the clock. Add to that his constant shouting, gesturing, and over-the-top reactions to even the most routine saves, and you have a goalkeeper perfectly designed to get under everyone's skin. But of course, that's not the end of the list. Are there players who personally get on your nerves? Let us know who they are in the comments and tell us why you find them annoying. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.